So today I have my Pan That Palette 1 month update. I will link my intro video down below along with the playlist of all my Pan That palettes. But yeah, so I chose 15 eyeshadows to focus on. I don't want to finish all of them up. Some of them I just have, pan or like things like that to work on. But basically I want to see how much progress I can get on these shadows in a year. So let's go ahead and start. I'm going to start with the Too Faced Natural Eye Palette. So I will insert what it looked like last month at the beginning. And then this is what it looks like now. So this is where I am at. I just have some more dips, no pan quite yet. So I have not been using Heaven because I've been using the other matte white shade, which I'll show you in a minute. Silk Teddy I've been using on my lid. I have it on my lid today over top of Honey Pot, which is the gold. And I've also been using it as a cheek highlighter. I think it is so pretty. If you are fair like I am and you're trying to work through this palette, it's a really nice highlighter. Nudie I am using in my crease. It's in there today. It's all right. I mean, it's doing the trick. It just know that one's going to be a hard one. You can see where I've been focusing my brush in the middle there, but there's no sort of dip in there, so it's going to take a while for me to use it up. Cashmere Bunny I use to like deepen up my crease as well. Again, going to take a while because Too Faced matte shadows are packed super tight. And then in here, these two, so I talked about Honey Pot is what I have on my lid. I'm using a pretty flat brush with it, so I'm just taking away the top part, whereas with, what is that? Push Up. You can kind of see where I focus my brush in a little bit more because of the shape of the brush I'm using. So that is that, and then I'm using Sexpresso to set my eyeliner, which I have on today. So there is a good dip in there because I'm focusing my brush on that one area. So we'll see how I can do for this guy. I'm happy with where I'm at. I can see dips. I can see that I'm using the shadows, so I'm happy. I'm not focusing on these two. I don't like either of them. Life's too short to use eyeshadow you don't like. So that is that palette. The next one is my Z palette here. So let's go ahead. I will show you what it looked like at the beginning. And then this is what it looks like now. So I have hit pan on Strange, which is super exciting, and a good chunk of pan too. It's very thin across these two edges. So my goal for January is to actually finish that up, or try to finish it up. I might have to repress it just because of the shape of the brushes I'm using, but I'm really happy with it. As far as these are from the Naked 3. So this one I've been using on my lid. It's very powdery, it's chunky. I use a wet brush with it. I have had to like scrape off a little bit because of hard pan, but like it's fine. I do like it. I don't have it on today, but I do like how it looks on the lid. So I feel like I can see more progress. I'm not sure if you can or not. The two matte shades here, again, much like the Too Faced ones, are going to take some time for me to actually have dips and stuff in them, but I have been using them here and there. And then this one, I've been using a little bit as well. I think you can tell a little bit like up in here that there's some more usage. There is a little bit of pan in there, but there was to begin with just because of the depotting incident I had. And then down here, my Makeup Geek shadow. This one I feel like definitely has expanded a little bit of pan. I haven't seen my photos side to side yet, so we'll see. But I feel like it has. I use it every time I use the Too Faced browns in my transition. I don't really use it when I use these rosy shades, but I guess I could. I don't know. But I feel like I'm doing all right there. I just swirl my brush around, so it would make sense that the pan would just slowly start to expand. But yeah, that is that guy. And then my Bare Minerals quad here. I'm using one shade in here, or I'm trying to use up, which is called Chic. It's a light pink shade. So this is what it looked like to begin with. And this is what it looks like now. So I have a good dip going in it. Let's see here. I don't know if you can really tell, but there's a good dip going. So I'm pretty happy with it. Let me just bring this back, sorry. I'm pretty happy with it. I think that either January or February I would hit pan because I'm focusing my brush. And I don't know how deep the pans are though. So I would say by February I'll have pan on this, but if I have pan on it before then, that would be awesome. So we'll see. We'll see if I can hit pan in January. If not, I'll hit pan in February, I'm sure. So that's that. And then my last one is the Kevyn Aucoin sculpting book. And to be honest, I am thinking about depotting a couple shades from here just because this is really bulky and I'm pretty sure that I could fit them in my Z palette. So we'll see. But anyway, this is what it looked like last month. And then this is what it looks like now. So I'm working on this shade called Brighten, and this is what I use on my inner corner every single day. I can use on my lid, I just don't because I have other lid shades I'm focusing on. But that's what it looks like. So I'm definitely like pulling down this way. I don't know how much of this shadow I'm going to be using up in a year because I mostly just use it in my inner corner, but I want to see how much I can use up. So I'm pretty happy with it. I definitely think that you can see more pan. I mean, I know that I've been pulling away at it, so I hope that it translates in the photos, you know. So yeah, I'm thinking about depotting Brighten and then this contour shade and sticking them in here. I'm pretty sure the contour would fit down here, and I can put the Brighten shade up here next to Strange. So we'll see if I attempt that or not, but I'll keep you updated. So that is that for my Pan That palette. I'm really happy with the progress. Let me know down below if you're doing a Pan That palette. I would love to see what you're up to and how your progress is going or where you're starting or anything like that. Or if you don't make videos, let me know if you're doing posts on Instagram. I love Pan That palette posts on Instagram, so let me know. Otherwise, that is that for my update, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.